Hello, hello. Hello, imps. Sorry I'm late. I just had to hang some clothes. It's been really cloudy these days, and it's so hard to do the laundry because we don't have dryers. I mean, buying a dryer is like expensive as fuck, so I ain't doing that. I dry my clothing under the sun. Also, hello, first time chatters. What's up, everyone? Another wave of first time chatters. Hello, hello. All right, let me see what everyone's up to. What is everyone up to? Hello. Wait. What's going on with my model? Is it frozen again? Oh my god. I think it's my phone this time. Let me just fix that, imps. What's going on with my phone? Connect to my iPhone. What? What in the fresh hell? Alright, never mind. Hold on. For some reason, my iPhone, okay, my hair, okay, I'm back. So annoying. I have to set it every single freaking time. Ayy. Where's my cat? Okay. There's my cat. Hello, everybody. First time chatters and regulars. Regular degulars. Who's the first time chatter? Sheest 1732. 1732. Shy Ak. Sovereignless. Cavara Vespero. So Spyro. Let's go. Aya. Sleepy Zeta. I've been following you here for months, but this is the first time I'm awake for yeah. It's one of those rare times where I actually stream around this hour. But I think I'm gonna have to I want to like stream around this time for this month. But we'll see in September where my schedule is a little bit more kind of like later. I might have to do streams like maybe on a Wednesday and weekends. I can't do like a weekday if my schedule is back to September. But for now, I go home. I come to work early. I go home early, so that's pretty cool. Clothes gotta get vitamin D. Yeah. Morning, comrade. Hello, Comrade Larry. Everyone, follow Comrade Larry if you're into Juche and everything else communism. Hold on, how do you do that? Shout out. Leaping Larry. Okay. Did I do it right? Okay, I guess I did. Manana is cooking conspiracies. Whoa. No, I'm not cooking. We are reviewing like conspiracies that might be true or turned out to be true. First in a while, I'm not normally up this early. That's yeah. I'm not streaming at this hour either, like normally. The chat style in the stream looks great. Thank you. Lots of new imps here. Yeah, there's so many first-time chatters. I'm so happy. But also, have you not streamed in a while aside from 3 days ago? Yeah. Or is that Twitch? No, yeah, I haven't been streaming for like since February, dude. My last stream was like Yap with my friends. We played Yap together. I'm a regular first-time chatter. It's because Karl Marx said no iPhone that one time. Exactly. Communism is no iPhone. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, what iPhone are you using, bitch? If it weren't for publicly funded research, you wouldn't have an iPhone. Shut the fuck up. Communism. I found your music a while ago and I was so happy to find out what you stream about, your political view. Yo, let's go, yeah. Yeah, these are the kind of people I want. I want to find me. Not the chuds that like, oh, you shouldn't have any opinions about politics. You should just stick to music. Just be a one-dimensional entertainment facility or entertainment complex for me. You exist only for my entertainment. Shut up, bitch. Conspiracy unboxing video. Oh. Music is banger and the communism was welcome bonus. Every time I see that kind of way of like typing the It's 5 a.m. Hello, Adorn. Wait, what? 5 a.m.? Damn. Are you on your way to work? Communism when government does stuff. Hello, Platinum. Oh, also, I need suggestions on what conspiracies we should like dive into. I really wanted to look at the Tuskegee or Tuskegee. What? Is it Tuskegee? Experiment. Cause that was fucked up, you know? Marx would have had that super secure Android model instead, whatever it's called. Join Mana's Marxist Bible study. Yeah, join that. Thank you for pinning the Discord, Piotr. If argue everything is publicly funded if we end up buying product. Yeah. Hello, Mana. Can I has a timeout? Ask the mods. Beg the mods for a timeout, cause I'm not gonna hand out any timeout unless you're a fash. Yeah, dance for us, Jester. Don't listen to Zetter. Okay. Hello, Tora. Hey, yo, 6'7", yo, 6'7", 6'7". Can we ban 6'7"? Yeah, I ask of you, please ban 6'7". He's totally on his way to work. Trust. I don't know. We can't. I don't know. Can we? Shut up, demo. How mental a conspiracy do you want? I mean, something that has like a little that might be true. Not like, you know. I don't know, guys. What do you think about Project Bluebeam? That one was like aliens, extraterrestrials. What are we doing here? Is that? I mean, I think a lot of the alien talk is like misdirection, or I might be too much of a skeptic to like actually welcome the idea. But because like, why if extraterrestrials wanted to like make contact with humanity, They can just make contact with us right now, right? Like, they can just do that. Why, like, make it a secret? Unless there's something, like, going on, you know? Are we in the Matrix, imps? I miss playing Repo with all the viewers. That's true. Hello, Biso Kiso. I remember looking into the Philadelphia experiment. Oh, wait, I haven't heard of that. That teleportation thing. Ah, yeah, the Project Bluebeam. Yes, ban all numbers. Okay, Minimoni. Ban numbers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cause y'all, we need to start using, go back to tradition, cause the Western tradition, cause y'all are, you know, getting influenced by Islamic Arabic numerals. You know, we gotta go back to tradition. We gotta go back to reading Roman numerals. None of that or Arabic numerals. How do you do 6 7 6 7? What about 6 9? It's not as irritating as 6 7. Hello, Mana Mods and Chat. Hello there. I think I saw you. Twitch showed me that you stream too. Do you really stream there? I consider it vaguely plausible that Pope John Paul I was assassinated by mobsters working with the fascist breakaway Freemasonry branch. What? Do you have any like videos for that? No more numbers, only letters in chat. Aliens aren't in Area 51 if we have them. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think that if there are if aliens or like intergalactic motherfuckers, they would have made contact with humans a long time ago. Like, if we, you know, if they really truly exist in our orbit, if they've really come across humanity, or if they have, you know, like they might have thought like, oh yeah, not this one. Let's skip this. Let's skip Earth. They're still on with the you know, they're still on and on with like with the racism and all that bigotry. Yeah, no. Like, imagine they can't even agree amongst themselves and we make contact with them, we're gonna get butchered. We're gonna get murdered in our spaceships, and then they'll probably steal our technology and fucking colonize our planet. Aliens aren't in, yeah, okay. The Pentagon once tried to develop a gay bomb. No joke. Spent a significant amount on it. Wait. Raccoon cat hype. What is a gay bomb? What? Send the link. What the fuck is a gay bomb? So you're not getting a timeout even then. There was Skinner's pigeon guided bomb. What? Like BF Skinner, the behaviorist? What the fuck? What the if? If they exist and are aware of our existence, they probably don't want anything. Yeah, exactly, Juego. Aliens probably have not contacted us if they do exist. Yeah, I think a lot of it is misdirection. Like, it's really like making people want to, like, you know, believe, like, it's far, like, you know, grander for people to believe, like, oh, it's all aliens, instead of like wanting to have a revolution. You know what I mean? Like, they would rather entertain the idea of like making contact with extraterrestrials, or like the intergalactic shalamala ding dong, whatever the fuck, or like the spiritualists, the spiritual community is yapping about on Instagram. I don't know what the fuck what was that, like the intergalactic, I forgot, but it's like there's that, like they'd rather entertain that idea, but not, like, you know, abolishing capitalism. Like, What the fuck? They would literally do anything else rather than have like an actual tangible revolutionary ideas. It's so fucking funny. Would the simulation theory be a conspiracy? What is the simulation theory? With aliens, if they are out there and just watching, it could be that they're studying us, like what scientists do, where they study animals in their natural habitat to learn about it. Yeah, I feel like if they are higher beings than humans, then they would just like observe us like they would observe an anthill. Like, you know, like what are we gonna have? Like, you don't go out there and like want to have a conversation with an ant. What are you gonna have? Like, what are you gonna have in common with an ant, you know? We need to ban these damn Arabic numerals with these Islamic Shakira law taking over our textbooks, taking over our bank accounts. If you do calculus with Roman numerals, you're legit a genius. Yeah, I would love to see that. Numerals are part of the Islamic Socialist Communist system of Islam. Yeah, I know, right? We get to have the Arabic, the Arabs, the Arab numbers. Chance of any aliens even existing are already so low. I mean, also, what the fuck was that again? Like what theory was that again? That if they are, was it the Kardashev one or the other one? Like we are way too dumb for like extraterrestrials to be interested in. Because, you know, like the Kardashev like theory is that, you know, there are levels of like civilization and we are at 0, right? And level whatever the fuck, level 3 civilizations won't have any interest in us because like we can't even harness our own the power of our own sun. We can't even harness the power of our solar system. You mean Arabic? Osama Otaki. No, ain't no. It skipped over my high. Hello, Chemical Pyro. Sorry. A fun Balkan one is that Tito had Stalin assassinate. Okay, wait. I'm interested in that tea. Wait. Let me look that up. Tito. Joseph Broz Tito. Broz Tito. Ah. I typed in it and I typed Titio. I'm sorry, dog. Had Stalin assassinate. Wait, give me a link. Tito Stalin split. Was there any proof that Stalin sent 5 assassins? Wait, is it the other way around? What? Did Joseph Broz Tito assassinate Joseph Stalin? The dictator that scared Stalin. Oh, I hate these articles. Like, the dictator. Fuck off. Maybe they think we're too dangerous to contact right now. I mean, I think, like, with humans, they look at us as, like, rabid raccoons, you know? Like trash pandas fighting over like finite resources, and we have rabies, you know. Oh, and the Pope John Paul stuff, there was a TV show a while back. I'd have to dig for it. Yeah, okay, give me that. If aliens can get here across space, they have enough tech not be detected. That is true. And they probably don't wanna fuck with us. If aliens have come across us, surely we would see like observation posts or something near Earth. That is true. But if they are too advanced to like be able to travel across galaxies, then they might go undetected though. Ancient aliens theory is a racist dog. Yeah, yo, I recently, you know, I'm in the spiritual side of like, you know, the algorithm, right? Like on my Instagram and on YouTube and shit. And then I see like, oh, I'm a starseed. Bro, what? And starseeds, I've talked to other witches and they were like, yeah, the starseed like talking point is very similar to like, you know, Nazism. It's very like, it's giving Nazi. Oh my god, the star seeds are coming. Yeah, because I luckily I found a bunch of anti-fascist witches that are just, you know, their hobbies are just hexing fascists, which is really fucking cool. Even if you don't believe it, like, that's a really cool way to spend your time. I love that. They're meditating, doing energy work. They're putting chemicals in the water to make the frogs gay. They didn't have to put a fucking chemical in the water to make me gay. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm bi. I like to think that aliens are downloading our music. I mean, I guess like the artistic part of humanity is pretty much okay. You know, to an advanced civilization. They probably like that aspect of humanity, and the rest is just trash. The gay bomb was from 1994. That was way later than I thought. Whoa, for real? Wait, B.F. Skinner's gay bombs? Absolutely misdirection. Like, I consider it absolute factual that elsewhere in the universe, life forms definitely exist on our level and beyond. However, any all chatter about contact here is fear-mongering distractions. Yeah, because like that would like make people think about that rather than fucking organizing. You know what I mean? The fuck? What if aliens but not sentient? Maybe aliens eat alien leaves and do alien boing boing and that's it. Weren't you an alien, Zitter? Tell us about your home planet. I've never watched Mana streams, though thought she was Japanese, but your English perfect. Sorry. No, I'm half Japanese. That's why like I can sing in Japanese, but I was born in not Japan. I was born and raised in not Japan. And now I live in Japan because half of my family is in Japan. And I decided like, yo, I kind of want to live here for a while, but I'm not sure if I want to really settle here for the rest of my life. Like we'll see how the economy goes, and if it tanks, like, you know, I'm probably gonna go somewhere. Yes, yeah, okay, it's the Fermi paradox. Say aliens are too far in time or space to ever contact. Yes, so there's really no way of knowing. But to me, like, I'm pretty agnostic about that, because like there's a lot to learn about the universe. Like, we don't even know like what dark matter is really, right? So I'd like to think that there are like you know, like Aya said in the chat, like probably, you know, there's a high probability that there exists like another, you know, another planet with sentient beings like us, but they're way too far to make contact. So, you know. But how do you feel about the multiverse, imps? And the unified quantum field theory? Well, how do you feel about that? Because at one point, like in witchcraft, like there are some people, especially with like in the chaos magic like side of witchery, they talk about like, you know, unified quantum field theory. Like basically there are spells that you can communicate to your what do you call it, your higher self, or not higher, like, but the future self, or like, because like in that theory, right, like there is no, like, time is not, like, doesn't collapse in 3D like it does right now with us in our 3D reality. So the past, present, and the future are happening at the same time, right? And then there's this idea that you can just choose like which reality you know, you're going to like pick among the different possibilities in the quantum field, or whatever the fuck, you know, which is, I think, is kind of cool. But like, you know, it's kind of cool to think about. And you know, like for a personal practice, if you want to do that, you know, you could. But I think that focusing too much on these things takes us away again from like the now, like an our 3D reality, our fucked up planet, you know. So, you know, okay, then in that case, like, we probably should choose the reality then. And if that's true, we probably should all get together and choose the reality where capitalism is abolished. Okay, that would be great, you know. Also, Gayasito, thank you so much for subscribing for 10 months. What if aliens but not sentient? So they're kind of like, what do you mean aliens but not sentient? Like plant forms? Or like bacteria or something? Virus? Maybe the aliens are avoiding Earth because we still have capitalism. I guess so. If spiritual, why not spiritual ascended aliens? Please consider... Okay. That's my own message. What the fuck? If aliens are studying us, do they know Michael Jackson? I hope so. The gay bomb. Okay. And Skinner's pigeon bomb. Let me see that. Let me see this one. And let me transfer that to the other link that I have. And then I have... Where else? What else do we have here? Okay. Watch the 3-body problem. Hold on, let me just, where are the links? They're gonna put chemicals in the fruit juice to make you straight. Much worse. Yeah, that's, I don't know. I don't like that. What the hell's going on in Witch Talk, bro? I mean, there's a lot of drama going on. I'm so fucking glad I don't have TikTok, but all of that drama on Witch Talk is like bleeding into Instagram. Aliens are forbidden from coming here because they want to bang everything. What the fuck? In South Africa, there's a whole sport that involves having you shaman hex your competitors. For real? They're gonna put chemical... Okay. Titan is most likely in our star system. They probably think studying us is interesting, like our biology, sociology, and art, but they probably realize that our actions put a little dumpster fire and don't want to deal with that all. Yeah, for real. But then that means there has to be more planes of existence, like fourth and... that implies that there are more than... Like, there are different dimensions. Not well versed in the current state of quantum mechanics, but as for magic stuff and the multiverse, they're fun science fiction prompts, but they shouldn't be taken too seriously. It's same kind of distraction that aliens are. It's proven cool, but yeah, like I said, like if you are like I'm into witchcraft, but if you are into witchcraft, it's like your personal practice that shouldn't affect, like, could only affect like your spiritual like health or whatever, like your soul searching or whatever the fuck, your personal practice. But to like spend your waking hours like contemplating on these things that might be true or might not be true, like whatever the fuck, yeah, you could spend your time like worrying about other things, like abolishing capitalism or helping your community, like immediately. You don't even have to like do big shit, you just need to like be hyper aware of what's going on around you and like do what you can to help. I hope that other one of me is having a good time. I live in this reality though. Yeah, for me, it's fun to think about like my alternates, myself in a different like, alternate reality, not having to fucking deal with paying rent. In due time, Mana. In due time, Mana will look at your application when she can. So yeah, sorry, I can't, like, I've been really busy these days, but I will. Just give me time. Next week I have a vacation, so I have a summer vacation. We're fucking real. Cause we've been working hard. I've been working a lot, so that's like our kind of like respite. If the alien is capable of better rationale than humans, they would be communist. Exactly. But if we do not find aliens at all, like we search everywhere, that means we're alone in the entire universe. Yeah, I mean we like in the Fermi paradox, it's really hard to tell. My community is addicted to timeouts and I'm the leader. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever, timeout seeker. Zetter is your competition. Or if you're not Zetter yourself. We'll invent aliens out of town. I mean, they probably invented like Area 51 to let people like with a tinfoil hat tendencies to be like hyper focused on that and not care about, having a revolution because there are aliens anyway, so what's the point, right? They want you to give up. They want you to give up and like trust in the aliens. the intergalactic family or whatever the fuck. What if aliens are made of fruit? They're not me. I doubt it. What could far future post communism look like? Well, I would think that we will have a lot of like, our lifespans would probably increase because we would have a lot of like fully funded research. Oh, let's go. First time chat raider. Hello, raiders. Tankies incoming. Wait, who's raiding? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on. Kardashev is power consumption. Okay. Wait, I'm way too far from the chat though. Also, hello, Okami. Raccoons are so much better than human. Yeah, okay. Alright, wait, I'm way too far from the chat. What the fuck? I yap too much and I kind of just like skip the chat. Mana has not yet looked at the forms yet. Yeah, I haven't. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so busy. What's the most scariest truth that might come real? That you know, like we might not be able to own anything anymore in the future, and we're headed to a fucking full-blown, very stupid techno-feudalist society, techno-feudal society, where we can't own, and you can't own shit. You pay to get a license to play something, or to like have something to stream something, but you never really get to own anything. You can't even own a video game anymore, let alone a fucking house. So what is going on? Yeah, like we need to have to address the billionaire question. There is no, like, at some point there really is no compromise between, you know. After the Mana stream, Karl Marx is an alien. Okay. Oh, let's go. It's from Complainy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Complainy. Roses are red, chocolate is brown. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Thank you, Inlook. Thank you for trolling the chat. Rick rolling everybody. I'm a comrade of Larry. Hello, Complainy. Yeah, I think I followed you the other day. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Hold on. Let me give you a shout out. Imps, follow her. Thank you. Thank you. I love that word tanky is being reclaimed. Yeah. We should, though. Like, people are calling me tanky as if, like, that's an insult. Like, yeah. I would probably also have more than a tank, too. Just a tank? Wait, I have a question, Mana. What's with you and communism? What do you mean, what's with me and communism? Do you see... Look around you, bro. Do you see the fucking planet burning down? And you would still allow billionaires to rule over the planet? Nah. I'm anti-capitalist. And also, why are you called the local idiot? I'm not about to argue my politics with somebody with the name the local idiot. Not today. Hey, all you cuties and base beauties, radiant radicals, cunning comrades, terrific trans people, legendary lesbian, enchanted ambies, ballistic missile ballers, and defiant darlings. Hello, Nero. Yeah, exactly. We will own nothing and be happy. It sucks. I hate it. Don't worry, we natives don't want your toothbrush. Exactly. Yeah. If buying isn't ownership, then piracy isn't theft. Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. Your Amazon Prime oxygen delivery will be late. Imagine that. We're inching closer to that kind of future too, though. She's talking about the colonial state. Okay. Okay, thank you, Piotr, for giving Complainy a shout out. Going to declare my own country if I ever buy a house. You know what? Like, what I do is, like, people asking me, like, oh, do you go out? No, I'm fucking enjoying my rent. What do you mean? I pay rent for, like, like an LD, a 2 LDK. I have 2 bedrooms and one fucking living room kitchen, and you want me to go out? Excuse me? I'm enjoying my rent, bitch. Excuse me. What about me? Timeout secret? I don't know, dude. I made a stream team called Tank Tube. That's really funny. Tank Tube. That's actually, yeah. Let's reclaim the Tanky. No, and it's his third. He is laughing now. No more, Zitter. You're getting addicted to timeouts, man. At this point, you should pay to get timeouts. Best Twitch stream. It's actually a great word. We need tanks to do some shit. Yeah. For real, though. Billionaires should not yeah, I mean, look at our planet right now. Look at your grocery prices. Look at the gas prices, right? Like, look at your immediate environment. Do you like the air that you're breathing? Smell the smog of capitalism in your lungs, bitch. My God. I cannot. Do you love the smell of capitalism in the morning? What's with me and communism? Fuck me if I just want to return to nature, if I just want the planet to not burn by maybe, redistributing the wealth that a billionaire class has robbed us off of, Tanky sounds badass. Most people who use Tanky have no idea what the word. Yeah, they just use Tanky to like think like they're gonna disparage communists. Like, it really, nobody fucking uses that in real life too. Like, when you're in organizing spaces, like, you call someone, oh, you're a Tanky? Like, nobody will fucking take you seriously. Shut the fuck up, Like, a Tanky is like more like an inside joke. Oh, so you're a Tanky? Your political takes are correct? You use scientific socialism and agree that there needs to be more than words? Oh no. So you agree. That you're pretty. Read that in Regina George's voice. What's with you and communism is such a funny question. I know, right? The reason why I'm called the local idiot is that I somehow make someone laugh in less than 5 minutes. Okay, I mean, you are not wrong in that. On tanks, can I be a railway gun? I like trains too. I mean, you could be whatever you want to be, comrade. Just as long as you can run over billionaires with that. No, I'm sorry, Mr. Bezos. I'm just kidding. Yeah, well, anyway. Well, paying rent, we need to fix it. I know, right? Right? What is rent, man? What is rent even? Is the Discord server only for Bible studies? Bible studies, yeah. If by Bible you mean Das Kapital. Actually, don't read that first. It's a little bit complicated. If you're just getting into like, do some lighter shit. I would rather people read Lenin first. I'm sorry, Marx. But later down the line, you definitely should, read Capital. But I guess, like, read the more digestible ones, like Mao, Lenin, even Stalin. Stalin is actually very digestible. He's very straightforward. We need to get some old tanks and turn them into camper RV type creatures and live in them. Yes, I'm actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Well, there's your problem. It's a fun, broadly leftist engineering podcast. They have a whole episode of armored trains. What? The plow on the front is just a big spoon. Stalin's comically large spoon. Somebody fucking make that shit. Tank tube, let's go. Let me see. Let me see the thingy. The tank tube page. Oh, let's go. I didn't know that you could create these things. I have no idea. I mean, I haven't been streaming on Twitch for like a hot minute, like almost like a half a year. Life got really busy, imps. But I'm glad all of y'all are here and yapping with me, you know? Das Capital is one of the toughest reads I've ever done. Yeah, right? Sorry, we only have number 2 most distributed book behind the Bible Sag. It's okay. We'll make it into the Bible, you know? I miss out on the Discord Bible study. You didn't miss out on anything. You can join anytime. Read what you want to know about. Okay. Let's go. Let's get to the point. We've been yapping too much, you know? It's been like almost an hour. I'm just fucking yapping in chat. What the fuck? We're supposed to be looking into conspiracy theories. Okay, let's look at. Hold on. What am I looking at though? Okay, let's look at this one first. So I really wanted to know about this, but I wanted it to be like in a short video. It's like 3 minutes. Let's look at it. Wait. Where's the... Let's do it again.
Today in the Daily Dose, the Tuskegee Syphilis Experiment, a study in unethical medicine. From 1932 to 1972, the Tuskegee Syphilis Experiment was a study conducted by the U.S. Public Health Service designed to study and observe the natural progression of humans infected with untreated syphilis.
Ooh, what?
Conducted entirely on poor, uneducated African American men in and around Tuskegee, Alabama.
Hell the fuck
The study
no.
was run in collaboration with Tuskegee University, then known as the Tuskegee Institute, which enrolled 600 African American sharecroppers
So
from
it's
Macon
just
County,
racism.
Alabama, including 399
Of course it's in Alabama.
men with latent syphilis
Fuck me.
and a control group of 201
No
men
fucking
who
way.
were
No.
syphilis-free.
Oh, wait.
As
Trigger
an
warning.
incentive
Oh my
for
god, what?
participation in this.
No fucking way. Oh my god. Chat, trigger warning. Anyone who doesn't want to see this, like, racist abuse. Fuck, what the fuck, man? Fucking hate this.
Study. The men were promised free medical care, but were deceived by the
no.
U.S. Public Health Service, who disguised placebos, ineffective methods, and bogus diagnostic procedures as effective treatment options. The men who had syphilis were never informed about their diagnosis, despite the risk of infecting others, and they were never informed that the disease could lead to blindness, deafness, mental illness, heart disease, bone deterioration, central nervous system failure, and death. Instead, the men were told they were being treated for bad blood, which was a Southern colloquialism used to describe anemia and fatigue. After the introduction of penicillin in 1947, now the standard treatment for syphilis, none of the study participants were given the antibiotic, while scientists further prevented study participants from accessing syphilis treatment programs available to other residents in Macon
this is
County.
Like Dr. Mengele
After the
level
unethical
of
study was exposed by
bullshit.
Cub Associated Press reporter Gene Heller, the American public was outraged to learn about numerous syphilis-related deaths in the infected study group, along with 40 wives who contracted the disease and 19 children born with congenital syphilis.
What the
The
fuck?
egregious breach in ethical standards led to major changes in U.S. law and regulations
Yeah, no
concerning the
shit.
protection of participants.
But what at what cost? This is, like those articles like, oh, China tried to eliminate poverty, but at what cost? This one though, like, yeah, use that terminology or that like headline bullshit to this. Why is nobody talking about this?
Clinical studies, as well as the establishment of the Office for Human Research Protection.
So today, America does remember the hundreds of men used in research without their knowledge and consent.
Shut up,
We
Bill.
remember them and their family members. Men who were poor and African American, without resources and with few alternatives. They believed they had found hope when they were offered free medical care by the United States Public Health Service. They were betrayed.
And there you have it. A bad 40 years for American medical ethics. Today on the Daily Dose, get your nerd on with the Daily Dose. And
Okay, what the fuck? That shit is... I hate that. I fucking hate that. Oh. Alright. This one. How the Pentagon wanted to... What's this? How the Pentagon wanted to make a gay bomb? Let me just do this. What is a gay bomb? Okay. Gay bomb. Let me replay that.
When they do occur, the U.S.
The gay bomb. Alright, pause the video, take a few moments and decide for yourself exactly what you think this could possibly be, and then share your comments below. The correct answer is that the gay bomb was a proposed chemical weapon that would turn the enemy gay and induce a homosexual ecstasy that would disable their interest in any warfaring endeavor whatsoever. And no, we're not making this up.
Wait, did this... Okay, I love that. I mean, we should make a gay bomb. I mean, I'm all for
The
that.
so-called gay bomb was first proposed
I love
by the
this.
US Air Force
I don't know.
Flight Laboratory in Dayton, Ohio in 1990.
I don't know about y'all, but
This was
I
at
want a
time
gay
when
bomb
the
now.
laboratory was tasked with identifying non-lethal weapons.
Who votes for the gay bomb? Let's make everybody gay. The first one we hit is the manosphere. So that they can just like, marry each other and leave women alone. Leave women the fuck alone. Just marry your bros. Kiss your bros. Are you really in deep friendship with your bro if you don't kiss your bro once a day? Do you kiss your bros in the lips? Imps? Do you kiss your bros in the lips? I love this game. I don't know why I'm excited by the concept of a gay bomb. I'm not sure, but like I like it. I like it. Me. Once in the chat for gay bomb. Yes, gets a gay bomb dropped on me, but nothing happens. That's so sad. What? No. Bill, but the frogs will be double gay. But if you're double gay, it will negate. Wouldn't that negate your gayness? And you become the gay frogs will become straight again. Make the gay frogs straight again. You're right, Chucky. You know what? Like most of the manosphere probably already is like, I know a lot of them are DL gays. A lot of them are DL. A lot of Republicans are DL, like it's giving DL, like Lindsey Graham DL, because why is it that every time there's a Republican convention, why is Grindr like getting an uptick, in activity in such given areas? You know what I mean? It's giving DL. This bad dipshit posts at what cost videos about yeah, right? We make a gay bomb, imps, but at what cost? Yes, I too kiss my homies good night. Good job. Adorned. I'm getting so distracted by chat. Just so you know, this was a brainchild of a very closeted general. Ooh, wait. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's look at the,
To fit the US military's objectives, the gay bomb was described as a form of non-lethal offensive weaponry which would make enemy combatants sexually irresistible to one another. Despite its insane description, documents released to a biological weapons watchdog in Austin, Texas, confirmed that the US military did investigate the idea. After its initial
I bet you that general wanted the gay bomb to himself, or wanted to gay bomb his entire squad so that so oh, the closet is a glass house. Oh my god. The closet is made of glass.
1994, it was included in a CD-ROM produced by the US military in 2000 and submitted to the National Academy of Sciences in 2002. The plan for the project was unearthed through a Freedom of Information request by the Sunshine Project, a group monitoring the use of chemical and biological weapons such as the...
We can convince Iran to make lesbian bombs. I mean, when you say gay bomb, I would just think that all the straights, gay and like all the straights, male and female, would just, you know, become gay, cause like it's a blanket. It's carpet bombing. Carpet bombing the straights, you know. That is like the gay agenda all along. It's just we the queers. Just wanted a fucking gay bomb. Carpet bomb the hell out of the straights. Get them to do some loving on their bros and their sis. Or Christine Holmes' husband. What? Yeah, and info is kind of mixed. Many debunked videos on him. Fact checking is a must. This bald dipshit posts at what cost videos about. Oh, really? I don't really like this guy though. I mean, I don't go to him for like if I want to learn things, you know. Sealan debunked the grinder thing. Oh, for real? It would negate the gay. I mean, the fact that dude bros give so much of a shit about looking good to other dudes is already DL. That is true. Like, why do you need to perform masculinity? I don't really understand that. Also, Gory Greg, thank you for the gifted month tier sub to Piotr, my mod. The mental anguish of repression makes you a raging bigot piece of shit. That is true. So that's why we just need to free them all. Free them. Free you from the closet. We need the gay bomb more than ever. This is the only experiment that I agree with with the US is to make a gay bomb. I am Greek. This seems like an army buff to me. That is true. Go back to tradition. Go back to Greek tradition. Where, you know, bros just casually kiss each other on the lips. But actually, you know, in Soviet Russia, right? Or in, you know, in the Soviet Union, bros just casually kiss each other on the lips. And I need more of that in my life. You know, I would just want men, you know, manly men. I don't really know what the manly man is though, but like whatever, you know, whatever your concept of a man is. But I just want bros to be kissing each other on the lips. You know, we need to normalize that. Wait, what? Debunked? As in the spikes in activity are not real? As in it's just more liberal propaganda that's really abusing anti-LGBTQIA to try to shame their opponents? There's a lot of layer to that shit. That's annoying. Have they figured out pansexual bombs yet? Have they figured out pansexual bombs yet? We were this close to the fruity bomb. Yes. Also, first time chatter. Kuddle Naga. The closest has a film. The closest has a film studio and casting a couch on this one. Wait. Damn, by being a jobless peasant. Too powerful is the czar bomba of gay bombs. It's not real. Grindr is a shite app. It goes down all the time. I wouldn't have no way of knowing, so. Please don't and leave a woman behind. Makes sense. Good times. Salen? Who is it Kalen or Salen? Conrad did a whole video on it. Very good. The Grindr thing just gives people a chance to be bigoted vocally. You know what? You're right. But I just want them to be free. Homophobia is inconsistent and silly. Yeah. Clearing the what? Clearing the planet from humans is a good choice too. No, let's not do that. Let's just clear out the billionaires, the ones that are actually ruining the planet. There are so many beautiful human beings, you know? The Khrushchev kiss. Let's not be like, you know. Because that's too much. Like, people have been fighting for humanity. There are people who exist to fight for against all these fucking capitalists. There are revolutionaries all over the world. They're trying their best, you know. We can't just like write it off and be like, oh yeah, humanity shucks, blah blah blah. I mean, there are some terrible things happening, but it's not just because of human nature, you know. It's because of the systems that we're in that incentivizes the dark side of humans, right? That rewards fucking antisocial behavior. This is why we need to get rid of this fucking system. Not the people, the system. I mean, also the people that were closely involved in building the system, you know, that benefit so much more in the system and exploiting everybody. Those, yeah, clean out those, you know, but not all of humanity. The fuck? The battle brother who happens to sleep together. I am not opposed to that. I support that line of thinking. The liberals and their dark woke behaviors. So they want to do that because I don't watch liberals. I fucking hate them. So it's being like weaponized. Larry would love a gifty if there's any generous chatters out there. That's true. Please give Comrade Larry a gifted sub. How about a bomb that instills gender nihilism? Screw that gender essentialism. You know what? Like, I really would want that. Actually. Because what is gender? I don't give a fuck, man. Are you a good person? Your gender doesn't matter. Fuck, man. I just want good people. Like, why would a gender matter? Like, why is it such a big deal? For like a lot of people, for conservatives, like, oh, you have no, there are only two genders. But at the same time, you know, when we are still under this system, it's very important to like recognize people's genders, you know? To not erase them, right? But if I were to create like a utopian society, or like not even a utopian, post-revolution society, we should get rid of fucking genders. Like why even that? Why is it that even like our ancestors never gave a fuck about that? Do you really think that our animist ancestors gave a fuck about what gender people have? Like, are they psychic? Yeah, okay, yeah. You should probably be an oracle. Are you good at farming? Yeah, you probably should do that. Are you good at hunting? Yeah, let's go hunt. Like, fuck, man. What? I couldn't get mana on the 3DS to work. What? Ask and ye shall receive. I wish for pansexual bombs. Stop watching ads, people. Thank you, Gory. Unironically safer at a bar than Grindr, for real. Oh, it's Kaylin. Okay. There was a whole China is buying Grindr lib scare tactic, wasn't there? What? I wish China would buy Grindr. It would probably be safer for gay people if China would buy Grindr. Discord is the real trans dating app. Let's go. The whole, oh my fuck, I missed that IG. And Twitch. Speaking from experience. What? Merch idea, 10k views on the VOD and Mana will make a perfume scented with gay bomb smell. Yeah, why not? I submit this video as a palette cleanser from the Bald Man video. Okay. Wait. We need to watch the thing first, the gay bomb. Cause I wanna know what the fuck he's yapping about, you know? Please endure another 11 minutes, okay? Bear with me.
Gas used by Russian security forces in the disastrous Moscow theater raid in 2002. Just before we get into today's video, let's talk about something we've all encountered. You're on a public Wi-Fi, just mind your own business when it hits you.
Hello,
Who else
mycelium.
might be
Thank you for
lurking
following.
around, snoopers, trackers, invisible
An
friends
autistic-
peeking at your
autistic
data. But
baddie,
don't worry,
alright.
this is where Surfshark comes in.
Did I read that right?
Surfshark
Okay,
is
I
your
read that right.
all-in-one online privacy protection. It means that nobody, not even your ISP, can see what you're up to online. Think of it as a virtual privacy guard that keeps all your activity tucked away. Let's talk about
Wait,
features.
no.
Well,
Let's
Surfshark
skip
doesn't
that
just limit you
shit.
to one
What?
device. You can get every gadget in your
Okay,
hand.
whatever.
Just pick a look. Surfshark.com/. By the laboratory. Surfshark for sponsoring. And now back to today's episode.
Okay.
The project revealed that $7.5 million was requested by the laboratory to develop the weapon over a 6-year period. Now, the title of the gay bomb is a little bit misleading, specifically the bomb part. The gay bomb
Then
was
why did you
proposed not
put
as a
gay
bomb
bomb?
per se, but as an aerosol, something akin to pepper spray, which would release a powerful aphrodisiac upon the target. How exactly this was going to work and what the consequences of being sprayed with the gay bomb would entail for the victim are really open to interpretation. And to really understand the thought process
Kind of
behind
like a glitter bomb. It's not really a bomb, but it's, you know.
concept, one has to understand the less than enlightened military thinking at the time. You see, the 1990s was a period when discussions around the role of homosexual people in the military was at the center of discourse. The year before the proposal, in 1993, then US President Bill Clinton introduced Department of Defense Directive 1304.26, commonly known as Don't Ask, Don't Tell. The directive declared it impermissible to
It just reminded me of that battle in Two Towers, or was it in Two Towers? With where Gimli was like, "Oh, I'm gonna die in battle side by side with an elf," And then how about dying side by side with a friend? How about dying side by side with a bro that you can kiss on the lips?
Discriminate against or harass closeted homosexuals or to prevent them from joining the military. But
Mana is so far behind. I love how Mana. Yeah, I read everything. Cause what's the point? I tried to, but you guys are like typing. But you guys are typing so fast. Maybe bring back slower chat. Is she far? I'm so far behind. I'm so far behind. Oh my god. Okay, right. Never mind. I could make a more effective gay ray for $7.5 million. What are you gonna do with all that money, Zetter? Lord of the Rings, nice. I can do that. How about dying side by side with a dude, bro? You can kiss in the lips. My PG version of gay bomb to throw a handful of glitter at people's face. Some chests are more created equal. Okay. Make more poor quality copper. The only gay thing is holding hands. Everything else is just what they do.
but that openly gay individuals remained barred from military service. The thinking behind the directive held that homosexuality in the military would create a, quote, unacceptable risk to the high standards of morale, good order, and discipline and unit cohesion that are the essence of military capability.
Wait,
the general
wait,
consensus
wait,
among
what's
top
that?
military brass,
Which country?
unacceptable risk to the high standards of
An unacceptable risk to the high standards of morale, good order, and discipline,
good
and
order.
unit cohesion that are the essence of military capability. All of you, everyone in the military is fucking submiss. Is a sub. That is some sub. Dude, you're a sub. There's some sub mentality, and you dare say like, oh, good order and discipline. Shut up.
Discipline and unit cohesion that are the essence of military capability. The general consensus among top military brass was that homosexuals made for a far less effective soldier, that a gay man or woman couldn't possibly keep their attention fixed on the murky business of
Yeah, and until you meet a top.
warfare, and would be a security risk ideally kept as far away from active service as possible. It followed a ban on openly gay members of the
Sure. Okay. Glitter was accidentally invented via nuclear bomb production. Actually, also glitter is used in many military weapons. For real? What? How's that? How did that happen? A megaverse military structure. Gay shit in the military was always a thing for thousands of years. You know what? Yeah, they should embrace tradition like the Greeks, the Romans, you know? The samurais even. Did you know that, right? They were the fucking samurai warriors were into little boys though. Yeah, they also practiced that kind of what do you call that? The pedestry. Ugh. Ugh. Whatever the fuck the Greeks were doing. The Greek people and then the Romans were doing. The samurai also did that because, you know, they had this concept of like kinship. I don't know, like it's important to retain the essence of masculinity that so far that you actually, you know, trying to fuck a dude or something. I need to read up on that again. I don't know if some of my ancestors were in like we were probably peasants though, so I can make fun of samurai. My ancestors were probably poor as fuck and were like fucking working in the fields. Cause like our family names are like, you know, like back then you were given family names based on your location or like your job, right? And I think my family name is the Giving Peasant. So I can make fun of like the royals. Cause I won't be offending my ancestors because they're probably just, you know, farmer peasants at the mercy of these fucking feudal lords. But yeah, I'm proud of my farmer ancestors though, cause I have a green thumb, bitch. I can grow whatever the fuck. If I had like a big like garden area, like a field, I can probably grow my own food like fully, and I don't have to buy from the grocery store. I can revive like plants, you know. Like at my job, like we had a dying potos. I revived it and like what do you call this? To be fair, like potos are like not really that hard to like propagate, but I propagated it and like now it's really healthy. I took it home. 'Cause nobody at the office knows how to take care of plants. I'm the one that take care of the plants at my office. At work. A humble ashigaru. Chat silence. Cancel my freeze peach. Wouldn't call it a genocide. It was more like a racist conflict. I mean, yeah, they killed a lot of our countrymen, but it was close. But it was a lose-lose situation. Are you talking about Iraq, Zetter? Are you talking about the military invasion of the U.S. in Iraq? Because the roads were rigged enough to deal a lot of damage. You did know we have fishing now, right? Unless you just wanted to lurk in the shadows. UK family names are the same based on the occupation and stuff. Yeah, I think a lot of like family names are based on like what you do as a job and or your location. Farmer Ancestry Gang, let's go. Yay! Mana got the Plant vs. Zombies green thumb. For real though. I'd say it fits many of the points needed for genocide. Collective punishment, starvation, many more I could get into, but I think you get the idea. What are you guys talking about in the chat? I have no idea what's going on. All the gay dudes I know willingly went to the draft, even though they could be exempt. I mean, there is also the SRS reason for. Oh, like in Greece, weren't the Burakumin in a special marginalized? Yeah. Like they're basically like the Burakumin are like, you know, in the caste system, like there are untouchables. They're basically the untouchables. Back in the day, but I don't know right now. Like they don't really talk about Burakumin, but there were like I think for like 10 years ago there were some issue that some or maybe 20 years ago, I'm not sure, but there were still some banks that would ask, you know, people like, where are you from? Like if someone was trying to get a loan, you would get denied if you lived in an area where most of the Burakumin are settled, you know. And there's that secret discrimination, you know. I don't know how it is now, but I'm pretty sure that still, like, some families, like, for example, like, if somebody wants to get married to, like, someone and they're from a prominent family, they probably would hire an investigator to, like, check on that other family to make sure that they're not from a Burakumin family. You know? I heard stories about that. It's fucked up. I mean, it's, you know, whatever. It's classist. It's casteist, but it's not as enforced. Like the caste system is not, you know, as prominent as, you know, in India, where it's really, really hardcore castes, like casteism. Like Comrade Nikki, you know, my Indian friend, right? She used to live in Malaysia and now she's back to India, and she can't, because she's also communist, right? Like, and she's like, oh fuck me, and she's from like a higher caste. Basically, she's a Savarna class, and she hates her family for like mistreating their help, you know, like mistreating the servants in their house. No family names here. We have Muhammad first name for every other dude though. Oh, for real? What are you talking about? Okay. Sorry, was talking about to the don't ask, don't tell while in Iraq. Yeah. Because I know Zetter is from Iraq, and well, he grew up. How old? Wait, Zetter, how old were you when like the Iraq invasion like ended? I call it a coup. To be honest, because it's Saddam and stuff, but yeah, it's on a fine line between the two. Could happen around Tappies right now, so it's hard to follow. I know, right? Yes, okay, yeah, let's go back to the gay bomb.
Military that was in place since 1982, although engagement in homosexual activity had been grounds for dismissal from the American military since the Revolutionary War. And in the 1940s, homosexuality was classified as a mental illness, automatically ensuring gay men and lesbian women would not be called up for service. If the thought process continued, gay people made for such useless soldiers that they would not effectively serve the US military, then it would make perfect sense that they'd be ineffective also as opponents of the US military. So with this dubious maxim in tow, the minds at the right laboratory put 2 and 2 together and somehow got 5, putting forward their proposal for the gay bomb to the Pentagon. The strategy was quite simple. The military would conduct a flyover of an enemy camp and release a cloud of gas over the target that would, quote, cause enemy soldiers to become gay and to have their units break down because all their soldiers became irresistibly attractive to one.
I mean,
But other details
to be honest,
about the
I
gay bomb
don't
are not
oppose
entirely
that.
clear. What would be the chemical agent used? Who exactly?
Why would you not want to be irresistible to your comrades, you know? I want to be irresistible to my comrades.
What would become of the
That's similar to redline. Yes, Chucky. Yeah, exactly. That's redlining.
incapacitated targets once they were lost to their
The Burakumin in Japan, right?
homosexual delirium? Perhaps unsurprisingly, the gay bomb was not rolled out, despite
Yeah, they could get exempt from the draft if they went to a psychiatrist and had it diagnosed as a mental illness. Oh my god, what? Greece does that? What the fuck? Fair enough. Well, next, don't forget to have a rummage in the pond. Okay.
Pentagon's
Is fish?
confirmation that it
What
was
is
put forward
fishing?
as a genuine proposal.
Gotta support the Karalan comrades. Yeah, we're cool as fuck.
There's several problems with the gay bomb. As mentioned previously, it would almost certainly have been characterized as a chemical weapon. The fact of it being a hilarious chemical weapon, unfortunately, wouldn't really change that classification. And chemical weapons are straight up, well, not allowed. But there are several other questions. You might ask, if an offensive force had the reconnaissance and aerial power to douse the enemy with aerosols, why not just make life easier and wipe them out with conventional weapons? Incredibly, that would even probably be considered more legally permissible under international humanitarian
Imagine that. They would rather kill people than turn people gay.
law. Somehow, chemical weapons are strictly prohibited under the terms of the Geneva Convention, something which would, as mentioned, likely be extended
They would rather use firepower than turn people gay.
to the use of
Apparently, turning people gay is worse than the worst war crime you could imagine.
incapacitating aerosol. The US-based Arms Control Association describes a chemical weapon as, quote, any toxic chemical that could cause death.
Oh wait, you buy on Steam Link to Twitch and it gives Lurker and the ADHD crowd some fun. Okay, wait, what does that do? I have no idea what's going on. I am not a professional streamer, as you see. I just stream. I have a model, but somehow I really don't know what the fuck is going on half the time in my chat or in my streams. Like, I just want to yap. But I will take your suggestion, Transfox, because that's a good idea. But guys, mods, remind me, please, to like put that next time. They told me that and depleted uranium shouldn't have much effect on me because the rounds didn't enter my body. What? So they bombed us and we didn't even realize it? Yeah, we just suddenly turned gay. We don't need gay bombs because we're all communists. Because all communists are hot. I don't what do you call this? I don't disagree with you. Gay bomb is some Metal Gear Solid level of weapon development. I know, right? Like, why would you like have this level of like funding, but somehow feeding children is not in your priority? Why is that? Like, can you put that budget into like feeding the poor children in your country, mayhaps? Like, why is it all about, this.
injury, incapacitation, and sensory irritation, deployed via a delivery system
Like, they're treating it as if, like, being gay is such a disease. What the fuck?
such as an artillery shell, a rocket,
Like,
or ballistic
oh,
missile.
the worst thing that could happen to you is you're gonna turn gay and you're gonna like your bros, and all you can think about at night is sleeping with your bro instead of being in the trenches with your bro and fighting the commies. I don't know what the fuck what demons are these people trying to fight? What the hell?
Aerial bombing, however, is permitted in warfare as long as it
Ooh.
complies with military
So
necessity.
spooky. You're gonna start getting attracted to your bros one day.
Distinction
You wake up and all you can think about is kissing your bro on the lips.
and proportionality. So it may even have
A disgusting loving relationship with your partner. Yeah, for real. Because capitalism. Because they want good uniform workers who don't take breaks or vacations. Because more profit. That's true. 7.5 mil for gay gas, but not housing most Americans. Yeah. I mean, I know you can't really like solve a lot of problems with 7.5 million, but you can still solve some problems, you know? Instead of fucking creating a gay bomb. The fuck?
been that to
Let's go watching a Mana stream in 3D.
spray the military objective with the gay bomb could have been legally
One thing though, don't do some gardening, okay? Don't smoke some garden plants before watching my stream in 3D. I don't think one will have a good trip.
reprehensible, but
You'll start thinking that a demon is coming to get you.
to obliterate
And you're gonna have to hire an Etsy witch to banish that demon.
them with an old-fashioned bomb strike would not be. I mean, go figure.
But
So the
you
use
know
of the gay
what?
bomb
You know what? You need to have you need to at least have like one favorite baddie on Twitter, or not Twitter, on Instagram or like Etsy, you know, like some baddie that can hex and they can read you cards, you know, for spiritual awakening and spiritual awareness and shit. Yeah, go support your local baddie, you know?
would likely not have been accepted by any international tribunal for conflicts.
But don't watch a Mana stream while okay. I was trying to be more, you know, subtle about it, Piotr. Which mod holds the great tomes of information? You want to stick a reminder for lurk bait on stream? It's Piotr, or everybody actually in every mod here in my chat would definitely remind me. They're very responsible and are not afraid of tech. Well, I'm getting hiccups, bro. What the fuck? Why am I hiccuping? The twink of Yodok? Anything in 3D under the influence, please don't. When Twitch added ads at streams, I'm praying the gay to get stronger in me. Yes, I pray too, Mana Pua. Mima Uu. What is your name? Why do you guys have such loving names? Mima Uu.
Rendering the whole thing
There's a really great old YouTube video called Gardening on Salvia. What is it about? Every mod here loves me and gives me timeouts. Yeah, it's true. Dream on, Zitter. You need to pay us next time. Yusen, yo, let's go, Yusen. Hello. What's up, dude? Salvia Eric. You know, he's internet comment etiquette now. Is he? Who are these people? I've been living under a rock. I don't know. Zetter is spoiled, yeah.
a bit pointless. The pseudoscience
Mods don't spoil him too much. He needs to pay. He needs to pay for it. I'm kidding.
behind the plan was also blind to the exploits of the few known gay personnel serving in the US military. Men like Technical Sergeant Leonard Matlovich, a recipient of both the Bronze Star for heroism and the Purple Heart for being wounded in action, as well as an Air Force commendation, all relating to his distinguished service in the Vietnam War. In proposing the gay bomb, the Wright Laboratory seemed to have overlooked the possibility that this could result in soldiers like Matlovich to fight against it, something which clearly would not have been in its best interests. But the biggest problem with the gay bomb is that it obviously wouldn't have worked. Aaron Belkin, director of the University of California's Michael Palm Center, which studies the issue of gay people in the military, said, "The idea that you could submit someone to some aerosol spray and change their sexual behavior is ludicrous. There has never been a chemical product proved to have the capacity to change the sexual orientation of a person, nor has any conversion therapy proved able to do so either, despite this practice continuing to exist in some places."
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Although the gay bomb never actually came into being, it nonetheless gained recognition at Harvard University in 2007. That year, the bomb became a laureate of the Ig Nobel Peace Prize. The award, a tongue-in-cheek answer to the annual Nobel Peace Prize, is issued for, quote, science that first makes you laugh, then makes you think, and was issued by 6 winners of the actual Nobel at Harvard. Regrettably, the architects of the gay bomb did not plan to attend to claim recognition for their work. It was also noted by the National Library of Medicine that the Pentagon did not respond to inquiries about the future status of its initiative following the successful awarding of the Ig Nobel Prize, an initiative which was once referred to in the media as the Make Love Not War Plan. Other winners on the night were the pharmaceutical drug Viagra, which was recognized for its groundbreaking ability to remedy jet lag in hamsters, as well as Dan Meyer, the subject of a British medical journal paper focusing on his ability to swallow the blade of a 60-centimeter long sword. Due to its failed development, the project never became part of the arsenal of weapons of the US military. It did, however, become part of the arsenal of some American conspiracy theorists, for whom the potential of induced homosexuality was certainly no laughing matter. US radio host Alex Jones turned his sights on the supposed phenomenon in an infamous rant in 2010, often referred to as the turning the frigging frogs gay rant. Although Jones didn't directly mention the gay bomb, he drew a link between what he described as the sudden rise in the number of gay people and secretive government chemicals, going on to fortify his point by claiming.
Okay, so that's why he kind of linked that they're leaking the gay chemical into the waters to make frogs gay.
That the
and you and I gay.
Majority of frogs in some parts of the United States were now gay. Jones's tirade was
also Exo Spyro. Thank you for subscribing.
not really sophisticated enough to be directly linked back to the gay bomb alone, and he may have also been influenced by some reports.
I knew
from the
Alex had to be
2000s
mentioned.
that the weed killer atrazine was determined to have a feminizing effect on some male frogs. However, studies on the effects caused by atrazine were inconclusive, and the US Environmental Protection Agency later stated in 2013 that no consistent such efforts on amphibians caused by the chemical could be observed. Despite this, the atrazine conspiracy theory was revived by presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy in 2023.
An ignoble legacy.
Despite the ludicrousness of the gay bomb, and despite its only lasting legacy being that of being ruthlessly clowned at the Ig Nobel Awards in 2007, the proposal did bear an indication of something more insidious, an ignoble chapter of United States military
Oh, Dean123, thank you for
It was
subscribing.
a deep-rooted paranoia which resulted in ideas like the gay bomb, which also saw Technical Sergeant Matlovich booted out of the army in 1975. It was the same thinking which ensured that the don't ask, don't tell policy remained in place for almost 20 years, retaining homosexuality as grounds for dismissal from the military right up until 2011. By that time, around 14,000 soldiers had been dismissed under the policy.
Like, do you really want to be like... I don't understand. Like, if you're gay, why would you want to be in a military though in the first place?
The rights of the
I mean, I get it, the benefits of being in the military, but like minus if you know, if people were just paid normally at their jobs, or people are just guaranteed jobs, they wouldn't dream of serving in the military.
for same-sex spouses and military personnel to federal benefits was only secured.
This time I hear the pilot dropping was a woman. Oh yeah, I've seen that meme. Representation, intersectional imperialism.
by a Supreme Court
Representation. To be around the other buff, hot, sweaty men. I know, right? Get paid to be gay. Yeah, gotta pay me. Americans and their weird fucking military worship. Yeah, right? It's so weird, man. What the fuck?
ruling in 2015. And it was only in 2016 that the Secretary of the Army, Eric Fanning, became the first openly gay head of service of any department of the American
Why would you betray your people?
military a full 20 years after the gay bomb proposal and no less than 50 after Matlovich's landmark discrimination suit against the US Air Force. It is possible that many stellar soldiers were discouraged from serving in the military.
Yeah, like it's been like a meme for a hot minute now, like since, you know, like since the Facebook days about intersectional imperialism. Because somehow the liberals do not see they can't see the connection between, like, why should we also not, probably if you're woke, right? You probably shouldn't serve in the military, you know? Because you're just perpetuating the same oppressive structures that you're trying to fight against in your IG posts. I don't understand that. But I mean, you know, that's liberals for you.
During that time, and that many other active servicemen and women were secretly passed
It's really annoying that wherever I go with my name Osama, they say Osama bin Laden is here. Literally every server I join in the Discord. How do you pronounce Osama? Like, is it just Osama or Osama? Osama? Class, primacy, then identity. And yeah. They don't understand, you know, that's the thing. Yeah. Like, I just got reminded. That's the thing that people should do in the first place, that you should identify which one is the primary contradiction, because if you don't, you will fall into liberalism and identity politics, which is a big distraction, right? It's so, like, people, oh my god, what? They're fighting here and there, like, mostly it's just liberals, like, getting hung up on certain things, right? Where in the bigger scheme of things, it really doesn't matter, because, you know, you'll not be arguing this when the fucking planet is burning, you know? Privyet, did I miss the frogs gay conspiracy? Not yet. Like me, we're at the tail end of it.
Passed over for career advancement on the basis of their sexual orientation. And discrimination against homosexual soldiers.
Oh, damn, liberals.
A landmark study by the International Society for Traumatic Stress Studies on a sample of 227 lesbian, gay, or bisexual identities.
And those liberals with their Arab numbers. The Islamic. What is that again? What did Trump say again? The Islamic Republic of Japan. What?
Identifying military personnel in the US military in 2020 produced some pretty damning results. The study determined that the sample reported, quote, an elevated risk of sexual harassment, stalking, and sexual assault during military service.
I saw someone say, arigato gozaimashala.
Service versus a control group of 276 non-LGBT identifying personnel. The study...
Shout out to my homies in the Islamic Republic of Japan. in the name of Kami-sama, we shall achieve victory. On Kami-sama.
concluded that the test group also displayed higher levels of both post-traumatic stress disorder and
Moshish.
depressive symptoms, and that the rates of reporting of incidents of sexual assault were low. Another study by the US military health system in 2022 further found that
Itadakimasu,
suicide attempts
bismillah.
among gay, lesbian, or bisexual service personnel
Japan
were as
knows a
much as
little something. Konnichiwa, Habibi. Subhanallah yabai. Islamic Republics of Japan, indeed. Wakari Salah. Shala. Some of the fake Islamic Japan flags were legitimately fire. Yeah? Let me see those. Let me look them up. The Islamic Republic of Japan. They have. I've seen this one. Oh, let me just show you guys. I see it. That goes insanely hard. We have a new form of Yamekuda stop and I'm love. Yes. Arigatou gozaimashala. And this goes hard. Feel free to screenshot. Within the trash can of ideology, we have the Islamic, the Republic, the the Islamic Republic of Japan. Everyone. Konnichiwa, Habibchi. Konnichiwa, Lahi. Oh no, I'm getting. I'm sorry to my to my Muslim practitioner imps out there. I'm having so much fun. Oh yeah, what's a Discord server? It's in the pinned. I think it's pinned, right? Arigatou gozaimashala. Konnichiwa, Lahi. And this is where the Sultanate of Japan began. Habibi-kun. Habibchi-chan. Translation of middle part. All thanks to Allah, the Lord of all lords, and the outer ring. And the outer ring is a mix. It actually is making sense. Thank you, Zitter, for reading the Arabic part for us. God damn. The Japanese Islamic barber. Konnichiwa, boss man. The land of the rising sunny. Wait, the Discord is invalid? Oh no. Nice to see you back on Twitch. Hello, best Elise. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Just yapping around. Just yapping too much. We can't get anything done. Fuck. Why does it always happen? I want to get shit done, but like we yapping too much.
2.3 times higher than among heterosexual personnel. The legacy of exclusion of soldiers on the grounds of sexual orientation continues to remain legally fraught, and lawsuits
New
relating
national
to the
anthem with
historic
Dubiscoot
dismissals of
Canoe.
individuals from the military due to their sexual orientation continue to this day.
Konnichiwa, konnichiwa, salam alaikum. That actually goes hard though. Harem plot has been unlocked. What? It's been a fantastic time of Yap, though, to be real. Thank you. I'm glad that you we are I was thinking about doing some serious stuff. Like we started with this topic after all, but like chat has different plans. Chat has a different plan. So we got swept away by the yaps, the serious case of yaps. Now it's halal. Harems are now halal. Okay, we have the blessing of Zeter. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that one works. Laney threw a branch in the bicycle spokes. That's true. Now we talking about gay stuff. Not that I'm complaining though, because it's actually really fun. What were those other things again? What were we talking about? Okay, this one was the gay bomb, and what was the other thing? Okay, now that we're on like some really ridiculous stuff, why don't we look at more ridiculous stuff? What do you think, imps? Like ridiculous in a sense of like conspiracy theory ridiculous. Complaining is my job. That's great. Not Peps, thank you for subscribing for 10 months. What? Alaikum assalam, manasan. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa, salam alaikum. Yap is too good for the soul. In this atomized age, you need it. That's true, though. I've been needing a good laugh, and chat is just hilarious. You guys are just funny. Good evening, imps. Hello. Ireno? Are you French? Mana, you need to put Subway Surfers footage for viewer retention. What is that? Wait, Subway Surfers? Send me that. What does that look like, though? Not my mod suggesting me some diabolical stuff, maybe. I miss the Mana streams. I miss the Mana streams too because chat is funny. I can't wait for the Buddhist Republic of Greece. But the thing is, like, ancient Greek were already pagans, though. I mean, like, Buddhists, they don't even have, like, a deity-ish, you know? They don't really have a deity, but wait. Yeah. Buddha is just, like, the elevated self or whatever. The central figure of the religion, but not really the deity. Not on a deity level, because you can too become Buddha, you know? You too can reach nirvana. Well, that's a game with a little dude running that is paired with videos like in a split screen. What is that? If you want a record, Minecraft parkour footage. What? Hold on, what? Oh, it's a game. Where like is it I think I've seen that before. You know, like when like people would read Reddit stories and they would have a game running in the background. Is that it? Like the one in like the in a first person perspective? Like in a POV and then you're like getting coins and shit. Well, I was wondering, where have you been? I mean, I've been really busy and I just moved apartments. That's why. Like, I got a notice of, like, demolition. I had a notice of demolition in May. And just when I thought, like, things were settling down at work, because, like, in April, like, it's a new, like, fiscal year for Japan. So like, oh my god, it was so chaotic as fuck. And then in May, I got a notification at almost at the tail end of May. I got a notification of like demolition of my old apartment. Like, oh, we're gonna demolish this building in November. So please vacate the area as soon as possible. And I'm like, what the fuck? I have to move again because like the last apartment that I had also had the same thing. You know, I also got the notification for demolition, and it's like all these apartments are like old as fuck. Like they were all like 40 years old. Apparently, if you're a 40-year-old apartment building in Japan, and you're not like well maintained, you have to be demolished. A kami artist made a satiric flag changing the cross with a hammer and sickle, and the state sued him to what, for real? What? That sucks. After filling out the form, how do you know if you were accepted or denied for the... I will look at the forms myself. Like, I personally vet everyone because, you know, I gatekeep a lot. I just don't let everybody in because, you know, I don't want to deal with, like, Discord raids. And I want my... Because we also have underage people in my server, so I kind of have to like really vet people that I let in because I don't want creeps to like talk to the underage members of fuck. And also like for the safety of like the adults, you know, in my chat, like we also have to like make distinction on which people are underage so that they can tread lightly, okay? But in the first place, we have never had any case like that, you know, because like most people that get in, like, you know, get that what do you call this? Get past my vetting forms are just regular human beings that want community, you know, etc. That they're into the music that I do, or they're really into politics and stuff, mostly, you know. But that's just like how it is in my they're just a bunch of nerds. They're just a bunch of nerds with different kind of like, you know, interests getting together. But the unified thing is like, you know, most of us agree that capitalism is bad. That's the bottom like line, you know. Full-on ridiculous conspiracy theory number. Jesus, I don't know. There's too damn many. The phantom time hypothesis. Weirdly popular among... Wait, what is the phantom time hypothesis? Like, is that the Mandela effect? Let me see that. The phantom time conspiracy theory. Let's see that. Okay. Subscribe for more. Take a look at it. The phantom time conspiracy theory is a pseudo-historical conspiracy theory first asserted by Herbert Illig in 1991. It hypothesizes this conspiracy by the Holy Roman Emperor Otto III and Pope Sylvester II to fabricate the Anno Domini, the AD dating system, retroactively in order to place them at this special year of AD 1000. To rewrite history to legitimize Otto's claim to the Holy Roman Empire. Illig believed that this was achieved through the alteration, misinterpretation, forgery of documentary and physical evidence. According to his scenario, the entire Carolingian period, including the figure of Charlemagne, is a fabrication with a phantom time of 297 years, AD 605 914 to 911, added to the early Middle Ages. Overwhelming evidence such as archaeological remains, scientific dating methods, astronomical records, as well as calendars in other European countries, most of Asia, and parts of pre-Columbian America contradict the hypothesis, and it failed to gain the support of historians and archaeologists. Okay, so that's pretty much debunked. Hello, comrade. I just woke up. Hello, pony bro. Welcome to the chat. I think you would see the rest of the channel in the server if you get it. Yeah, you would. We are very restrictive with entry into my server. You'll have to join my new server sometime too. Oh, you have a new server. Alright, I'll join your server. Just send me the link. I don't really have like I in my years on Discord, or like all I've ever used Discord for is to like talk to my production team. Talk to, you know, some friends, my mods, my illustrator, my mutuals, you know. Or sometimes, like, if I am doing, like, a sponsored content, sometimes, like, the brands will also, like, we also have, like, a Discord chat or whatever. I don't do a lot of, I don't do a lot of Discord, but I just join, like, you know, like, Discord servers of my friends and stuff. I do that, too. But I'm not really active on Discord as much. Honestly, Mana, you're valid as fuck for gatekeeping. Yeah, nah, I will gatekeep and girl boss my way into everything here, especially with my community. Nah, there's no fucking way. I don't want so many people. Like, why would I need that? Like, it's more problem for me, you know. Like, if a lot of people turn out to be very fashy or, you know, harmful to my actual regular community members, I don't want my space, like, or my server to be like, to feel unsafe for everyone. Because we also talk a lot about politics there, and some of them talk about like the reality of the real situation of where they're from. I don't want people to weaponize that to weaponize that information against them. So that's why, like, after the vetting, you would still have to like wait for like I want you to interact with the general chat first, like with the people first, in order for you to get accepted to the politics channel. I want to see how you move. Cause like a lot, like we had an experience of like some weirdo that tried to like, oh, she's a fucking commie or whatever, and tried to like screenshot our conversations on his fucking stupid Twitter post, and I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want to give like more fuel to these losers that just want some content because they can't create something for themselves because they're hacks. They're what do you call this? Charlatans. Yeah. So they would just look for like things to hate, or like things that they think that their community would eat up, like dog shit. And then, you know, label that as a content. Apparently, like, that's content. Like, you know some of those bottom feeders in the content creation space where they just seek drama and then post it online, make videos about it, hoping that they would get any engagement at all, you know, because they don't have any like, what do you call this? Any what's the word? Any like skill that are actually like worth developing, like in a creative sense, you know. They can't draw, they can't sing, they're not funny. they think ridiculing other people, making fun of other people is funny, which is bottom tier like humor. I don't even call it humor. It's stupid. I don't know. I don't like it. Shut up. Also, raccoon cat hybrid, thank you so much for gifting sub to Rave Silly. Capitalism endlessly rewards nonsense so long as it provides distraction or promotes division. Yeah, that's why AI slop TV shows or like dramas are like, it's so annoying. Like I see it on YouTube, on Instagram ads. Like what? Like, you know those ads where like there are like some AI like characters, like it's all AI generated, and it's so the storytelling is just so mind numbing. It's just like this perpetual Cinderella story, and the protagonist never has any point in their life, like in the plot of the story, had they realized that, yeah, maybe I can just like, you know, fight back, or maybe I can just also like fucking leave. You know, why do I have to like endure this shit? Like what? It's like a really, really, really bad telenovela or like a soap opera. At least like like telenovelas, they're you know, like the LatAm kind. Those are fun. Those are actual entertainment. The AI slop though, ooh, it's so annoying. You just describe every single LTG stream. What is LTG? Low tier god? Does he still stream? Bread and circus people. Oh, that's true. That's why we keep going even if it seems hard. That's true. That's why I as an independent musician, like I just do whatever I can, you know? And also like a sort of part-time streamer. I try to make space for like people like you guys. Like you're tired of like going to some to like seeing people like bigoted people getting traction, and their talking points are spread everywhere. Like it's like a wildfire, like a disease. like the plague. Now obviously I would love to have like that corner of the internet for just people to talk about that, you know, talk about whatever we want without being labeled as like, you're too woke. You know, like I hate that. What? YouTube ads are a hellscape of AI slop peddling obvious grifts. Yeah, that's true. The one Shoto Chris beat in a Smash tournament. Yeah. Chris never let him forget. AI glazing or even using in any way is my ick. Yeah, I would never use AI in any of my shit. Like, but what's the point? It's art, you know? Isn't the whole point of art is like pouring yourself into it, like pouring all that you got, you know? You don't even have to be the best in the world, but as long as it's sincere, that's to me that's more important. And also it's I would take that over AI. It's not all about like, oh, like whether, you know, it's perfectly like the perfect production or perfect rendering of art or perfect anything, whatever. That's the point though, because it's made by a human being. You're gonna see imperfections. If you want like perfectly like timed or perfectly everything, you know, like of course you still need to be relatively on time, but like, have you know, like if you've ever like heard someone mix a song, you know, like with like professional human drummers, they would never be like as consistent. No matter how good they are, they would never be as consistent with their beats, you know? and that's the best thing, because you know that a human being is playing it. And even like there are plugins that would make like, you know, the program drums sound like a human played them, because you know that's how people could tell, like, oh shit, okay, it's from the drummer is a human being. You know what I mean? It's a plugin. Maybe one day other Chinese platforms will get the Xiaohongshu treatment of having their domestic platforms having English versions. I would happily swap over if I could. Yeah, that's true. I swear I am one ad away from finding and throttling the who is responsible for the Tai Chi walking slop. What is that? Oh my god. I'm super happy Tidal put out a stance against AI. It's allowed, but you can't earn money on it. So it's less likely to be flooded like Spotify is. Yeah, I see a lot of like Spotify AI slop. And they also have like even like what do you call this? 400k listeners per month, like 300k monthly listeners, and you listen to it and it's like, what the fuck is this shit? It's AI. It's AI generated. It's Suno. Like, ooh. And there, I see creators on TikTok, no, not TikTok, on Instagram, and they're like, oh, watch me turn my toxic mother-in-law's texts into a song. And I'm like, oh, okay, they're kind of like that guy Luis Quidada. I have one daughter. I like that guy because he's so creative. But turns out like this lady just generated the song to Suno. I'm like, that's not your song. You did not make it. You did not write it. You didn't even sing it. She did nothing. She took no part in making the song. She just generated it through Suno. You stole from other singers. Yeah, that's what you did. You did not write that song. The fuck? Privyet, mana. Hello, Kira Red Undertaker. Welcome to the chat. My band programs their drums, but our drummer can nail it all live, so it doesn't bother me to me. Yeah, I mean that's all good, because you know Spirit Box, their first album, Eternal Blue, I think there are some songs that were just programmed. Or I think all of Eternal Blue was programmed until they found their current drummer. Because I think I remember Mike saying that about Spirit Box, the first album. And the choices you make when you encounter problems when creating art massively influence the final. Exactly. Even if AI could magically give form to your thoughts, what it produced would probably be flatter and less interesting than art you have to work on. That's true. It's not really fully like fleshed out if you didn't make it yourself. If you just like had the idea, but if you really wrote the song, if you know every verse by heart, because it came straight from your fucking head, you know? It came straight from your fucking pain. It's a lot more, you know, rewarding. But these motherfuckers do not understand that, because they don't spend time practicing writing, practicing how to sing, practicing how to draw. These activities take hours and hours and hours of your time and effort. And there are days where you don't even feel like you're progressing, you know? But you still keep on going, because that's the only way through it. The only way out of it is through. The only way to a breakthrough is through it. That's why you say breakthrough, because you have to go through it. You know? These motherfuckers they are so like I said in the last, you know, chat, in the last like stream, they're so desperate to be called artists, but they did not earn that. You did not spend thousands of hours on the craft, you know, on that thing that you're trying to claim to be an artist of, you know? You can't just call yourself an AI just because you know how to prompt. Shut the fuck up. Or you fed information to Suno. That's not your song. That's fucking slop made from Suno. Was high as hell on energy drink, and I thought you said Spirit Box made Eternal. Eternal a take? Eternal Blue. The only ethical issues of AI is I am Charlie Kirk remixes. What? The weird Charlie Kirk. I was high as hell. I don't know, Unc. I don't think energy drinks make you high. What are you drinking? Yeah. What are you drinking, Piotr? Don't talk about it in chat. You're in Indonesia. Remember where you are. Don't incriminate yourself, dog. What the fuck? There's a reason there's so many albums from 50s to 80s that are timeless, because they are human, imperfect recording techniques and ingenuity just to get the album out. That's true. There are bands like Anthrax. Right? Anthrax did not, like, they had some songs that where they didn't use the metronome. And I think I remember June like telling me he was complaining about an Anthrax song that's like, this song is fucked. It has no metronome. I'm like, what? Every single time the timing is different. I'm like, what the fuck? He fucking lost his mind. It's just a bunch of dudes in the 80s recording whatever the fuck, and fuck a metronome. No, it's a rest in peace my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Wait, I don't think that's AI though. But I think that the video is AI, but like the dude, it's the dude himself is like is not he wrote that himself, right? Right? I'd be so pissed if he generated that from Suno. I feel like the music video was like giving AI, but hopefully the song isn't. Hello, Tiberius. Hey, Mana in chat. It's been hot. It's been like almost a year and a half. It's been almost half a year, rather. 5 months, to be exact. Not to be the word girl, but the definition of art is the expression of application of human creative skill and imagination, which excludes AR. Exactly. I mean, we need that definition anyway. You know, we need like an objective definition of art. In the world of AI, like you can't just fucking like, you know, feed Suno some garbage and call it your song. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, maybe he could have been a better person. AI can never recreate Granny getting hit by a bazooka lyricism. Exactly. I believe that's a human. It was all human, even though the music video is giving AI. I miss times when AI course used to mean course to make the model. Now it's just a freaking how to make prompt. Yeah, what? They have courses on making prompts? How about take all that time in like maybe learning how to write? Like if you're trying to prompt like a story, or maybe if you want to prompt like a fucking illustration, maybe pick up a fucking pencil and a notebook. Start drawing like perfect circles. Maybe, I don't know, like the fundamentals of drawing. But, you know, like I would rather use Photoshop to like make memes instead of generating them on AI. Like I literally use Canva to like lay out like, you know, my living room and shit. I'm not gonna generate that to AI. Like what the fuck? Why would I waste so much water for that bullshit? Like I can just do that on Canva. Hello, good to see you. Hello, Adorned. Oh yeah, you're talking to Tiberius. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand playing to a click. It makes me fuck up more than without. Yeah, like no, like modern musicians are like because modern recording standards require us to be a bit more, precise. So for me as well, I don't think I can sing without the metronome. Like, I mean, it's not like I can't perform without a metronome, but in order for me to record and not go back, 'cause I don't want to go back and retake it again. Like, if I did a good take and then it was off time, like that sucks. I don't want to do that. So in the first place, I want to have the metronome in place so that I can like do my vocal shit, and I don't have to go back. It takes a lot of time. Like, recording alone takes, like, I don't know, like, depending on what I'm doing, but it usually takes me like 2 hours or 3, because I'm comping as I go. Like, okay, so I record this like maybe twice or 3 times, and then pick the best takes between, and then comp that, and then I move to the next one, and then the next one, right? You can't like whereas like people who just fucking generate it from Suno, like they can generate that in what, 10 minutes or whatever. That sucks. It takes hours for actual artists to do anything. Even AI advocates don't truly believe it makes art. They are suspiciously chill about the fact that copyright law in most jurisdictions doesn't grant that regurgitated vomit copyright protection. Yeah, that's true. AI cannot recreate the genius of Weird Al. Yeah, that's true. Remember when AI used to mean how hard the game enemies are? I wasn't gaming. I'm not a gamer. I think there's no real use besides military for AI. It's just an excuse to lay people off and rob us of money after the bubble bursts and they socialize the losses. Yeah? The bubble is already bursting, yeah? Here's a person-generated meme as a palate cleanser that I linked earlier. It's just a 2-minute funny Brezhnev meme. Okay. Alright, let me see. Let's see the Brezhnev. Hold on, let me just adjust this again. Leonid Ilyich Brezhnev. Brezhnev Boogle. What the fuck? Rhythm Communist Fever. Okay, all right. Let's take a look. What the fuck is his name? Okay, I'm already intrigued. Kremlin Palace of Congresses.
Товарищи, друзья, свободы, товарищи, пятилетний план.
That's the only thing I understand, comrade.
Друзья,
Comrades.
товарищи, Родина коммунистической партии,
Communism. Okay.
товарищи великих побед, друзья, мира и социализма, Родина рабочего класса,
へえ、すごいですね。
коммунизм,
こっち見て。
советских людей,
Советская
What is
армия
he saying though? Let me see,
23-го
hold on.
съезда
товарищи, друзья, товарищи,
へえ、すごいですね。
товарищи, друзья, за мира, за свободы, за Родину.
Bernie was already talking about socializing AI before the bubble burst, so the losses are on us. That sucks. Abolish copyright, but only with AI as the exception, so they can't train their models on it. Yeah, I agree. Recently, I participated in a rehabilitation program for smart prosthetics. They needed data from many people to make prosthetics catch signal from muscle neurons and act according to amputee wish. But it being done by a deep learning model, and nowadays mostly used for soldiers that got their leg or arm amputated. But this company used to work with kids before war. Oh, damn, that sucks. And I hate it when it's militarized, you know? Over investing LLM bullshit, but scientific or manufacturing applications are not as focused on. Yeah, that's why you get this shit, you know? Have you seen the Dear Dario AI controversy? No, I haven't seen it. What about Dear Dario? The string company, huh? I mean, China has found some decent uses for AI, but capitalism hasn't got a clue because it wants to make general all-purpose AI, which is just silly. Yeah. If it's specialized,
Родина и социализм.
goodbye, Kremlin. General Secretary exudes confidence and wit. And General Secretary smokes fags like a chimney. And General Secretary poses impressively. High level. Okay, that... No question or so vote. It's too tough for this guy. Pika this guy. However, it is extremely funny when AI fails, especially on slop channels with zero human oversight. What is it? Let me see.
Millions of fans are making right now. Can you afford it? Maybe. But do you feel like you have to be there? That's the question. And for a lot of people, the answer this year seems to be not quite. The show will happen. The stadium will likely fill up one way or another.
Is it actually AI though?
Like
Unmanned WWE AI channel has a stroke. What is that sound? It's like the sound of like eating flesh, you know, like a carcass being pecked at by fucking hyenas. Do you know the creators of AI music, Sophia? No. Fuck AI in conclusion. Eat Oreos. AI could never recreate the masterpiece that is Brezhnev Boogie. Yeah. You agree to abolish copyright even though you're a creator. Copyright under capitalism is their way to be fucking litigious as shit. Art should be free under communism. But of course under capitalism, no. Because they're fucking stealing our shit, you know? But copyright is a very capitalist, you know, concept. But the thing is, because we are getting, you know, companies are going to exploit artists. That's why it's important to have copyright, you know, to not getting taken advantage of, right? But on principle, copyrights are, you know, shouldn't be a thing. So everything in context, okay? Like under capitalism, absolutely. I fucking agree with copyright, but also within reason, okay? Because like you don't want to be litigious like freaking Nintendo that just suing everybody and their mother and dog, you know? Didn't Boy George just put out a what? Pro-Israel? Reggae song? Reggae song? Boy George? Why reggae? Don't they have any ties to like, isn't Boy George a white man? What is the British slang for cigarettes doing there? Hank Green of SciShow was busted for using AI. Ooh, what? Hilariously, it seems he was caught by knitters because the script screwed up the history, impact, and mathematics of their crafts. Oh, shit. Okay. So the knitters were on his ass. Go get him, knitters. Diodario allegedly promoted an artist who used AI to promote their strings. Ooh, that sucks. That mix is terrible. An investigation points out Suno was definitely used. Oh, hell no. They just don't know how much was AI. That sucks. Also, has anyone noticed when after you watch someone like Mana or any other comrades, you get recommended anti-communist slop or any Nazi? I don't know. For real? The AI took a breath. That is a beautiful human creativity. Random sound bites of Brezhnev saying words to rhythm heaven fever music. What happened to the LLM? To be fair, no human could do this. Fair statement, but wouldn't it be better to fix that than making it a free for all? Yeah, it's context driven. Breathe, bro, breathe. Yeah, I'm late to the chat because I'm reading everyone. So me. That is true on technicality, even if the artist only used it as an assist. It's just an imitation, assuming they're telling the truth, which I doubt. Oh, that sucks. Nintendo copyrighted summons, which is outrageous. 70 years after the death of the artist is way too long. There are avant-garde Russian group called Short Paris. They kind of remind me of Malevich or Mayakovsky. 99% of copyright law is bullshit, especially when it comes to life-saving medicine. On medicine though, why is there copyright? I would understand works of art, but not medicine. What? Like, You know, the creator of polio vaccine, right? He didn't patent the vaccine to earn money from it. He said it should be for everyone. If the replicator from Star Trek existed and there was no more scarcity, then capitalists would find a way to restrict it and monetize it. That's true. It sucks. My dog is in jail right now because of Nintendo. Oh no. Shut up, Chris. What do you... Okay, is it because I said Nintendo is suing their mother and everyone and their mother and their dog? I'm sorry about your dog, Chris. All of Ska would like to have a word, Mana. If the word hate was engraved on each nano angstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles of neurons, it would not equal 1/1000th of the hate I feel for AI at this micro instant. That's a poetic prose, T-Color. That's rough, buddy. Welcome in though, Mr. Rizzler. Need to dip out and drive home. Have a wonderful time, Mana and chat. Bye, Raccoon. Have a great day. AI can be both harmful and beneficial. It depends on whose interest it serves. And let me see. No, I mean, right now it's really harmful though because it's fucking killing our planet. You know what I mean? Like, if you could find an actual really useful use of AI that doesn't involve like stealing from other artists to train their AI, then yeah, sure. Like Comrade Larry, I think, who mentioned that? Mentioned that they I think that was Comrade Larry. As far as I remember. Who, like, you know, said that China found a useful, you know, actual useful thing for AI, but you know, nobody wants to fucking bother because they wanted an AI that's more profitable. It's good that this channel ain't political and we can support you with ads. My Discord status says it all with this AI bullshit. Someday this will all be a bad memory. I hope it's gonna be a bad memory and not like, you know, our lived in reality for the rest of our waking lives. If you want to torture yourself, you can listen to the Boy George AI song. It will give you energy to do chores by sheer anger that it infuses. I don't want to give any like time for that shit. It was beatbox. No shot they're telling the truth. Their excuse didn't even make sense. To pay for research which is typically already publicly funded. Exactly. I would genuinely rather listen to the voices at night reminding me of my most embarrassing moments just before I sleep than listen to that trash. Exactly, they dug themselves a pit. Free my boy Pookie. Hello, Mr. Bodo Shawarma. Love your last drop. Free my boy. I don't know what he do, but he need to be free. Huge. I have no mouth reference. Tasty macroplastics in my medications. My being autistic was having friends jokingly make fun of me being an AI long before we had this absurd AI shit, and now a lot of how I write is basically assumed to be AI. That shit sucks. I didn't know how to deal with it before, and now I feel like there is no room for me to write content at all because I'm gonna be accused regardless. That shit sucks. Well, don't get discouraged, Aya. Just keep on doing it. And then do a live writing. Like, guys, this is really literally how I write. But you don't really need to prove yourself, though. Just put yourself out there. But if you must, you know, like, come with me. I'm gonna write it on pen and paper, bitch. From what I've heard, it was actually one of Dodaria's employees who legitimately wrote the music but then ran it through an AI mastering tool. No, yeah, that's why like on Spotify they have an AI mastering tool, and I'm like, that's like, oh, would you like to try our mastering? I'm like, fuck you. What? I paid professional like sound engineers to do my fucking mix, and you just want me to erase their hard work? Shut up. Yep, and I know I'll never be buying their string singing. That sucks. What? Right now. Okay, also, welcome to the chat, not Peps. First time chatter. Right now, AI needs to be put down and have another few years in the oven. That's true. Cause it's really like just drying up our planet, you know. He beat up a baby, but free him anyways. Why would? Okay, your dog deserves the jail. Okay, if he beat up a baby, yeah, okay, go to jail. Big and true. I didn't do it, mana. I'm a hack. I can never capture the beauty that is 80s North Korean propaganda pop music. You know? Yeah, you're right. I agree. The way China is handling AI shows it can be used better than it is in capitalist states for sure. And they're taking care to make sure people are not harmed by it. Yeah. And not like fucking putting data centers in places of nature. The fuck? That emote is fucking tough. Yeah. I read that, but that doesn't make sense. Why would mixing the track throw out the timing? Wait, so what was the issue? Where's my chrome tune? I just get slop. That's true. Where's our, like, you know, like if we are gonna get like a cyberpunk dystopia, I want the fucking, you know, cybernetics. Where is it? My friends used to joke about me being a commie spy, and well, here it's weird. It's weird times. At least I never use M dash instead of, as I've always used. Instead of. Okay. I got a new emote. Let's go. We talking about Dario? Yes, Chris. It was a baby's fault. No. Dog goes to jail. If you beat up a baby, why would you beat up a baby? Unless the baby is a fash. Was the baby a fascist? Then yes, the dog is justified. It's all within the context. We need to free you from the basement first. Mana is treating you well, Mr. Cheese. Mr. Cheese? Why did someone say Chrome? The AI messed up the timing. That's why when they played it side to side, the video and the video didn't line up. Oh, okay. That sucks then. How much did you get the spice test again? Also, Cypro, thank you so much for gifting to Chemical Pyro. No way we're getting affordable cybernetics that don't give us cyberpsychosis. I think like at this point where AI is just, you know, getting all of the what do you call this? The chips. Where the moment that you put cybernetics, you will instantly get cyberpsychosis. Cause it's just so low tier technology. What kind of cybernetics would you like to install, Mana? That's a good question. I don't know, actually. Something that would make me strong so that I can lift my own furniture. or like a scanner of like identifying plants. But then again, in the world of cyberpunk, there are no plants, right? Like all the plants are dead. So that sucks. Have you seen the dude that has a wife and a daughter but still has an AI GF? What? No, what? What kind of cyber... Okay. It had bad vibes. Unless we get IRL David or V, then Johnny Silverhand. That's true. Man, I still get like, I still get like shook whenever I see like whenever I like think about like how David died. And Rebecca, like, oh hell nah. Who's that chick again that David like was so insecure about? I forgot her name because I fucking hate her. Cause she's just like that. She's like a tropey character. I forgot. Like that, the aloof baddie, you know? And I'm like, whatever, girl. Just when my Tamagotchi ran out of battery. I think she got reset during the update or something, and he had to remake her. The AI girlfriend? What? Sadly, the cybernetics will be getting is the dustbin arm. Elon got that Neuralink powering up. Hot from the West anyway. I'll take my chances with some from China. Yeah, I think I would take something from China, but not anything made from Elon's and his friends' companies. A broom leg cybernetic implant will be the norm. Because we're all gonna be cogs. Literal cogs. We'll be like cleaning up after the billionaires. Installing some Backstreet Cyberdeck and getting instantly sent to the black wall. I'm thinking about getting metal legs. It's a risky operation, but it'll be worth it. The cyber psychosis will be worth it. Mana would get cybernetic legs so she can get some extra inch. Hey, no. I refuse. I would rather be short. I want to be strong, though. I don't want any cybernetics, but I would kill for a shape-shifting ability. What about identifying crows? There are no animals left, right? In the cyberpunk universe, no, like humans are the only ones alive, right? Like the food is synthetic, right? Like they can't even eat meat because there are no living animals left. The flora and fauna are all gone. Gorilla arms for lifting. No, I don't want gorilla arms. I want like, strong as fuck. What do you call this? Spine. Okay, but Lucy's fit was kind of fine. Yeah, only her fit, but not her personality. She sucks. I never got far in Cyberpunk. It made me depressed as fuck because I saw my own. Yeah, I know, right? I got really depressed after like watching that entire shit, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this again. Dorio is best girl, but y'all not ready for that convo. Who is Dorio again? AI users form relationships with technology CBS for the AI girlfriend video. That is so sad. The aloof baddie, yeah. She knows she's the baddie. Only some cat. There's a cat? There's barely anything left, right? That would make you like, that would make people have like livestock or some shit. Only some cats. Okay. Cats do be the goat though. Don't eat cats. Neuralink would go crazy in class. Just imagine watching something while the teacher talks about the history. A random guy. There are still animals, but they're very rare, and real meat is incredibly expensive in the verse. Okay. That's why you need to play satisfactory so you can bring more animals. Hardly any organic food and wild animals. Okay. Cats also, there's like lizards and sharks and stuff. And they did have some plans, but out of the city. Time for season 2. Depression season. No. Okay, like I need to like, center myself before I watch another fucking episode of that shit. All I'm saying is I would be down for having a toxic Yuri thing. Okay. I'm not opposed to that. But I don't want anyone else to die again. Like fuck, man. Just like the moment that you've rooted for the character and then they die. Fuck that. But I know, like, it's not supposed to be a happy ending because it's a fucking dystopian planet. Like, it's a story. I want a feel good story for once. I don't want to. Like, it's bad enough that we are, we are under that. Like, it's kind of like mirroring our maybe future, And then it hits you like a truck. Guy's dead. Not actual gorilla arms, just metal human arms that ups your strength. Okay, yeah, I'd take that. I'm sorry, but if cats were the only animal left on Earth, I would be okay eating some, I think. Don't they not taste... I don't think cats taste good anyway. But I mean, for survival, I could see your point. Someone says Yuri. Edge Runner's producer claims season 2 would be even more traumatizing. Okay, I'm not gonna watch that anytime soon then. Cause I'm already depressed about the state of the world. I need something more positive. There's never feel-good stories inside. Yeah, I know. It sucks. China gives me hopium. We all need a little bit of hopium, Subdermal armor is pretty sweet. Oh. Carnivores don't taste good. How do you know that, Piotr? Have you eaten a cat? Like in the first 10 minutes of gameplay, they talk about how the last union was busted and that profits are through the roof. I hated that game, yeah. They ate a shit ton of cats here in the Spanish Civil War. People just be hungry. I mean, that's fair. I said, Yuri, I'm waiting on my next volume of Green Yuri right now. Wait, isn't that like isn't Green Yuri gonna get an anime? Is that the Yuri that everybody's waiting for in the anime verse? DPRK gives me hopium. Yeah, that's true. They have more methyl mercury. I've had bear a few times and it was good. Oh, but bears are omnivores though. They're not like completely obligate carnivores like cats. Bears eat like berries and shit. But cats, like, they are obligate carnivores. Without Chinese socialism, I would be very in a doomerist mentality for a longer time. Yeah, that's true. I think cyberpunk is synonymous with drama. It's impossible to do anything positive in this dystopia. I know, right? It's getting an anime. Okay, nice. Conspiracy theory stream doko. we veered off to the yap to the yap. We got distracted, chat. You might like it, Mana. It's all theme around. Yeah, now we're talking about Yuri. I'm supposed to be talking about conspiracy theory, not Yuri. Well, I guess it close enough. Conspiracy theory. I hate this. Green Yuri is highly recommendable. Okay, I need to read that. Arasaka. Without socialist China, there would be no future, and that's enough to keep me going. That's true. And the other ending they thought about. The brain rot is reaching critical levels. I know. I'm like veering off cyber psychosis level of brain rot. Okay, so it's already 12. Like let's pick up where we left off next time, imps, because I need to go to work tomorrow. So, I will be streaming again, okay, on Thursday. And we're gonna this time around. I think I want to be more focused because I really really want to talk about conservative goths, because what the fuck, like I slept on the internet for like 6 months, and one day I woke up and saw like goth conservatives on my timeline. Like what is up with that? What the hell? So let's talk about that. I will be streaming again on Thursday. Tomorrow I want to take some rest because goddamn. But yes, on Thursday again, same time, same place, same yap, same tangent. Hopefully we're not getting too much tangent on that stream. At least on the first segment. But thank you for like yapping with me, chat. That was really fun, but we didn't get to uncover a lot of conspiracy theories because we just yapped. Okay, but we can do that some other time. The conspiracies are not gonna go away. They're not gonna run. So we can come back to it later at a later time. All right, imps. Let's see. I'm gonna. Because last time I completely forgot to raid anyone. I forgot that I am in fact on Twitch and not on YouTube. Let me just see what's going on in my home, my dashboard. Well, where is that again? I forgot where. Where do I see that? Where are the lives? No, hold on. I'm on the wrong side again. What? Okay, I guess I'm gonna be rating Ugopnik. How do you rate again? I guess I'm gonna be rating. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, chat. This ends today. This ends today. We're gonna continue on Thursday. All right, later, motherfuckers. Goodbye. Hold on. Let me just figure this shit out. Wait, how do you raid again? Hold the fuck on. Ames, I don't know how to raid. I forgot how to do that. Wait, how do you do it again? Oh, okay. Raid. I forgot, man. What the fuck? Bruh. Okay, nice. All right, bye. Later. See ya. Blah, blah, blah.
Our new members feel very, very welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you for the Kuchimana. I hope you had a lovely stream. Everybody, please go and give the Kuchimana a follow. Friend of the show, very fucking based. Massive respect. I will pay you back. Thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders.
Nobody wants New York to end up as a third world capital. Because it's going to affect us even out here in California or in Texas or Alabama. That's what's dangerous about them. They can.
We're watching incredible DemSoc derangement syndrome coming to us. Pinnacle of Chud media. Okay. Follow Fuda Kuchimana and become an imp today. Absolutely. And the rest of you, let's make our new friends feel welcome. You know, when somebody comes to your house, you give them an AK-47. When somebody comes to your house, you give them cigarettes. When somebody comes to your house, you give them weed. When somebody comes to your house, you pour them a vodka. When somebody comes to your house, you give them an ice cold beer. When somebody comes to your house, you give them a nice, relaxing tea or some coffee. So what do you do? When somebody comes to your house in a digital space like this? You also make them feel welcome. But we don't have tea, we don't have guns, we don't have vodka. Instead, we give them a sub. So let's get our second Western taxpayer of the day, or our 8th developing world taxpayer, and let's make a couple of comrades feel nice and welcome in this international community of ours. Mwah, mwah. Thank you very much.
Do a lot of.
I gave about 30 votes for Al Sayed and 30 for Abraham, so we're good. Hell yeah.
Harm without
You need to give at least 300 votes.
even getting national power, and they're already doing harm to the country. And so I think as favorable as it would be for Republicans, it's not a good idea to want them to win anything.
Yeah, well, we'd rather run against a true blue socialist because it's a clear line. But for the country,
Of course, I know you would.
the risk is incalculable. Victor, you're the best.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all.
Oh yeah, go lay down. No worries. Rest up. Rest up, guys.
Thank you, Kevin.
More Chad derangement
Democratic
syndrome. Let's go.
Civil war is brewing just in time for the midterms. Finally, someone other than John Fetterman.
Hey, I'm an imp and a goblin. Hell yeah, brother. We will. We would rather run against an incompetent status quo fetishist. We would rather run against somebody who we have proven time and time again that we will win against, because